Today, I turn 40. I don't necessarily feel 40, but that's my reality. It's been a scary number on the horizon. I think about the last 40 years. It was full of curiosity, full of adventure, heartbreak, joy, and many other passing emotions that have marked me and made me who I am today. The first half of your life is discovery. You take your first steps, say your first words, experience your first friends, you discover your interest, your passions, your career. You discover what it means to make your life your own through hard work, determination, and sometimes even fortune. And hopefully by 40, you've discovered yourself. You know who you are, and even more hopeful, you're happy with who you are. In many ways, I've been dreading the approaching back half of life. I think it's safe and reasonable to say that the back half will have more and more heartbreak as I age and experience more loss, from aging family to children growing into self-sufficient adults. I know over the next 40 years, these things happen and so much more. Yet in all of this, in my aging mind that's hopefully growing in wisdom, I've learned to trade the dread for acceptance, and I'm hopeful that discovery will remain part of my life. I've experienced some beautiful places over the last 40 years. I've nearly seen the entirety of America, from the most visited national parks to the quiet corners of the desert. I've seen the most beautiful places in Canada. I've been all over Europe and even the Middle East. I've met amazing people along the way. And through every discovery, I've defined who I am as a creative more and more. Over the last 40 years, I've shot film on a Nikon where I got my start, moved to digital with Nikon, switched to Canon for a while, and then Sony, and then finally got my dream camera during this last year, a Leica, which led to more Leicas. My portfolio today has around 25,000 images in it. I share less than 0.1% of that on my website, and even less on my Instagram. You don't even see 1% of what I make. Rather, I keep 99.9% of what I make private. That is a staggering number to me. I estimate that by the time the next 40 years go by, I'll have a portfolio of nearly 200,000 images and maybe share around 2,000 to 3,000 of them. Who knows? Maybe this math is completely wrong. Regardless, today I'm 40, and I've accepted that. And most importantly, I've accepted that I still have a lot to discover.